Now at 5:30, we're staying on top of that major water main break, a 42-inch transmission line that has been spewing water into Novi all day long, disrupting daily life for families, schools, and businesses all across Oakland County. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Simon Shaquette.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. That break happened early this morning on 14 Mile Road, just west of M5 in Novi, impacting neighborhoods all the way from Novi to Commerce Township. Novi and Walled Lake under boil water advisories while crews work to isolate the break and restore service.
This is a stressful situation for families. No safe water for drinking nor cooking, and still no clear timeline when this will be fixed.
Well, Novi city officials say its boil water advisory will stay in place until repairs are made and 2 water tests taken 24 hours apart come back negative. So what does this mean for families? For answers, we turn to our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi. Dr. Nandi, good afternoon. Good to have you. Why are boil water advisories so important?
Yeah, good afternoon, Linda. So boil water advisories are important. It's issued as a precaution whenever the safety of the water supply is uncertain. And that's because when a water system loses pressure, bacterial contamination that can occur. For instance, bacteria like E. coli or Shigella can be present, and these germs can cause diarrhea, cramps, nausea, vomiting with or without a fever. That's why it's so important not to drink tap water without boiling it first. Now, boiling actually kills these harmful organisms. So how long should you boil it for, right? It should be for at a full rolling boil for at least 1 minute and then let it cool. And it's not just tap water. You need to boil filtered water from devices connected to the water line, like your fridge dispenser. That's because filters alone won't remove all harmful germs. Also, avoid using ice from your freezer, as freezing does not disinfect water. Now, once you've boiled the water, you can use it for drinking and other things like brushing your teeth, baking ice, cooking, washing dishes, and preparing baby formula, for example. And of course, you can also use bottled water and disposable plates and utensils.
So with regular tap water, what is considered safe? And what if somebody's already consumed some of that water before the advisory or being aware of it?
Yeah, they may not have watched this, right? So for showering, bathing, or shaving, you can use tap water unless you have had recent surgical wounds. But avoid letting water get in your eyes, nose, or mouth. Parents of young kids might consider sponge baths. Hand washing with soap is still safe, but if you're preparing food, please use boiled water. Now, should you be concerned if you've already been drinking tap water without boiling it first? Well, the risk of becoming ill is generally low, but anyone experiencing diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps should contact their healthcare provider, especially older adults, people with weakened immune systems, and young kids, as they may be at higher risk for serious illness. Now, boiling water may feel like an inconvenience, but following these precautions is the safest way to prevent illness in your household. And I think it's important to talk about that.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to get sick. Appreciate you, Doc. Thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
Well, this week on the Dr. Nandi Show, childhood obesity has tripled in the last 30 years, affecting nearly 1 in 5 kids. Dr. Nandi taking a closer look at why this is happening and what parents can do to help. That's this Sunday afternoon at 1, right here on 7.